Hey everybody, welcome to SaltyOldGamer, where we're on an airsoft journey. We're sharing everything we learn on the way. Today we're looking at another contender for a really good starter airsoft gun. This is the Classic Army M4 ML10. ML being M-LOK 10-inch rail system. And this is part of Classic Army's skirmish series, which comes with a lot of variation in styles. And it is considered an entry-level gun. And if that's what you're in the market for, this gun's got some things on the inside of it that are pushing it a step towards that mid-tier level that may make you want to look very seriously at this gun. And we're going to tell you all about it, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, welcome. So this is the Classic Army M4 ML10, and it's part of the skirmish line by Classic Army, and it comes with a variety of different modular rail systems. This is the ML10, which means it's a 10-inch M-LOK rail system, but it also comes in 12-inch, it comes in 10 and 12-inch key mod. You can also get Classic Army's Delta rail in both 10 and 12-inch as well. All for the same basic price and all with the same basic rest of the gun. And this gun is considered a starter gun, but coming in at $185, it's a little bit higher priced than what we would traditionally consider your basement starter guns for airsoft. But if you're looking to get into airsoft or just looking for an entry-level gun for whatever reason, this is one you may want to consider forking out that little bit of extra cash for. And the reason why is what's inside of the gun. But before we get into those details, let's see what's in the box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Today we're unboxing the Classic Army M4 ML10. Now this gun is part of Classic Army's skirmish line. It comes in a variety of different styles. ML10 is going to mean that it's got a 10-inch M-LOK handrail. A little bit of paperwork, quick start user's manual. So as we said, this does have the 10-inch M-LOK rail system on it. It comes with flip-up sights. The sights actually have push button to let them back down. Safe semi-auto fire selection. It's pretty snappy, snaps into place pretty good. It's pretty lightweight. It's an all polymer build, obviously. Retractable crane stock. And that very noticeable, unique Classic Army flash hider. What's pretty cool about these is they make mock suppressors that fit right over these and just screw right onto this orange tip so that you don't have to worry about trying to take the orange tip off. You can just put a mock suppressor right over it, play with it that way, and then if you want to transport it somewhere and you need the orange tip, you just take the mock suppressor off and the orange tip's still intact. It comes with your barrel rod for cleaning and unjamming. It's got a couple of M-LOK Picatinny rail pieces. Looks like a 5-slot and a 3-slot rail piece. I don't see any logos here, so it doesn't appear to be mil-spec M-LOK, but it does have 7 positions on the handguard, which is pretty cool. Comes with a little pack of BBs, 0.25 weight. Comes with a generic unbranded 9.6 volt nunchuck style NIM battery, and of course a battery charger. It does not appear to be a smart charger. This looks like a standard charger. And a nice textured grip high cap magazine. Single side magazine release. Not too bad. Yeah, that's basically what you get in the package. So let's go talk about this gun. So this gun is just your standard M4 style variety airsoft rifle. And it is an entry-level gun, so it is all plastic. The handguards are going to be reinforced polymer, the bodies are nylon fiber. So you are going to want to handle this a little bit more carefully because it's not going to stand up to the same kind of abuse that an all-metal gun would. But it's still a nice, solid, lightweight gun. It has a monolithic Picatinny rail up top, a 7-position M-LOK handguard. It's got flip-up plastic sights. They go down with a push of a button, which is kind of neat. And they are actually adjustable, and the back has 2 different aperture sizes and an adjustment wheel. It does have a rotary style hop-up. Comes with a winding high capacity magazine that's actually got some nice texture to it. It's got your standard multi-position telescoping crane stock. It's got spots for a quick detach sling mount as well as strap sling mount and metal sling mounts on both left and right sides. It's got single side fire selection, single side mag release. Does not have a working bolt catch release. And up front, it's got this double-threaded Classic Army orange tip, which is kind of cool because you can get the Classic Army QD Fast Attack suppressor for this, which just screws on right over the top of the orange mount. and gives it kind of a cool look, and you don't have to worry about trying to take this orange tip off. And because it's a QD suppressor, you can take it out to play with it, and if you've got to travel with this, or if you need to go somewhere where you want to have the orange tip on it where it's visible for safety's sake, then you just take that suppressor right off, and you know, it's a pretty cool feature. Now on the inside of the gun is where the real differences are, and why this gun is kind of pushing a step higher than your standard entry-level gun and a bit closer to what I would consider to be a mid-tier gun. On the inside of this outer barrel, you've got an upgraded 6.03mm tight bore inner barrel. And inside of the body, you've got an 8mm reinforced version 2 gearbox with a quick change spring system. And it has an ECS digital trigger unit inside capable of 5 different firing modes, including programmable 3-shot burst mode and 5-shot burst mode. And it also comes with a pre-installed MOSFET. So you're gonna save those trigger contacts and that additional wear and tear. And even though this gun is clearly a starter gun on the outside, it's those upgrades on the inside that push it that one step more towards a mid-tier level gun, and maybe why you should possibly consider spending a little bit of extra dollars for that tight bore inner barrel and that ECS programmable trigger unit and that MOSFET. Well, we could sit here all day long and talk about the potential for this gun, but the true test is how this gun fires and performs. So let's go find that out right now. Right out of the box, using an 11.1 LiPo battery and 0.20 gram BBs, the gun is staying right in between 350 and 355 feet per second. And it's firing with a very respectable rate of fire of 20 rounds per second. In our shooting test from 50 feet, it is a line drive. You can see here straight out of the box, first time ever firing it without any break-in, it is an absolute BB hose. And when we say BB hose, we mean it looks like a single line of white. Every BB is going to the exact same place as the last BB. There's no sporadic variation. The gearbox did initially sound to me like it had a weird echoey thunk on each rotation, but it didn't translate over in video, and in hindsight I think it just might be a different sound that I'm not used to with my other guns. So there you go, guys. If you're in the market for a starter airsoft gun and you're willing to spend a little bit more closer to that $200 range for some added internal benefits, then you definitely want to check out the Classic Army M4 ML10 or any of the other varieties of modular systems that come with the skirmish series, including the ML12, the KM10, the KM12, or the Delta 10 or the Delta 12. So this is a great gun to get you out on the field fast without breaking the bank, having the added benefit of those upgraded internals to make it a bit more accurate for you and to last quite a while. And we want to thank Fox Airsoft for providing us the opportunity to review, test, and play with this gun. And if you're interested in any of the varieties of the Classic Army M4 Skirmish series, we'll leave a link in the description below where you can go to Fox Airsoft and pick one up for yourself. So guys, tell us what you think about this Classic Army M4 Skirmish series. Have you used one of these before? What else should viewers know about this gun that we haven't already covered? And guys, while you're here, if you have not joined us already on our airsoft journey, definitely hit that subscribe button and definitely hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time a video drops on Tuesdays with bonus videos on Fridays. And before you go, we sure would appreciate it if you leave us a like on this video, and we'll see you next time.